This morning, we are talking about the inaugural Chitungwiza Arts Festival, and joining me in studio to unpack what that is all about and what we can expect at the festival is veteran filmmaker and playwright. That's Norbert Fero, who is the brains behind the project. Norbert, good morning, and thank you for making time and joining us on Morning Rush, the inaugural Chitungwiza Arts Festival. Let's start right there. What is this about?
Good morning, Tich. It's a pleasure to be here. Chitungwiza Arts Festival is a festival that connects, embraces, celebrates, and commemorates the great Zimbabwean artists living in Chitungwiza and those fallen legends who lived in Chitungwiza. The whole idea of the festival is to give a sense of community, a sense of growth, and retrospection by bringing a festival package that, will give the residents a unique experience.
I know you are a filmmaker and a playwright in your own right, but I notice it's an arts festival. I mean, what genres are we looking at? Can we expect film, music, or what are some of the art genres that we can expect to be part of this festival?
Well, music will be the main feature of the festival. You will know that in Chitungwiza we have had the privilege of having some of the greatest musical icons in this country. So music will be the main feature, but we'll also have theatre, we'll have dance groups and films. And also, because this is a multidiscipline festival, so, it will be a combination of all sorts of things, outdoor games and, performances inside the auditoriums.
And why Chitungwiza? Obviously, I mean, that's where the festival gets the name, but why pick Chitungwiza? Yes, you've already talked about some of the great luminaries who have come out of the town, but why pick this for this inaugural festival?
Chitungwiza is the hub, Chitown is the hub of all the creative geniuses in this country. We can talk about, writers, we can talk about musicians, we can talk about sculptors, we can talk about dancers.
Maybe just say some of the names so that our viewers can also maybe just get an understanding.
For example, what's his name? Leonard Demba.
Yeah. One of the greats.
One of the great legends who lived in Chitungwiza. John Shibadura.
Another
the
great.
Four brothers, Marshall Munumume. Mr. Balk.
Yeah.
The list is endless.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk of sculptors, Henry Miarads. He's a renowned, big name that came out of Chitungwiza. So the whole idea is to celebrate these legends when they are still alive. And also, the whole essence of the festival is to give the legends, the living legends, their flowers whilst they're still alive, and celebrate them and honor them. That we love them. We are proud to be associated with them. So we don't want a situation where artists are celebrated when they're dead and people are talking all the greater things they did, but we never had an opportunity to meet them and say, your work really thrills me. It makes me feel good, and so this is the opportunity for us to bring all the legends who have lived in Chitungwiza to begin with, and just celebrate their life.
You've highlighted that this is a multi-genre festival. In terms of now Chitungwiza and the locale there, are you going to be having it at one specific venue, or it's going to be dotted around the different parts of Chitungwiza?
It's going to be held at Aquatic Complex in Chitungwiza. There's a huge complex there. One of our prayers is that we will be able to renovate the big swimming pools there, so that there could be some activities happening just around the pool deck, and then some outdoor activities, dances, sketches, and other big performances happening inside the big auditorium. So it's and then sports activities as well. Basketball, tennis, table tennis. Just to you see, way back, Tich, maybe you remember, I come from Chiweshi.
Yeah.
There used to be shows where people, they can make, food, and they will look up to that show every year. It will be a big thing that will happen. So this is the kind of concept that I'm trying to revive.
So it's like a bira type.
Yes, so that people actually will just have a great time to come together, which is our mission, to just bring everybody together, have a time to celebrate who we are as the residents of Chitungwiza.
But you mentioned that obviously part of the motivation behind putting this festival together is to honor the greats that have come out of Chitungwiza. So maybe I'll say, all right, in terms of the artists, whether it's from a musical perspective or any of the other different art genres that will be part of this festival, have you guys secured any artists, yes, who are going to be performing? And maybe also tied in with that, who are you targeting? Is this just for Chitungwiza? It's not for us? Or who is your target audience for this particular festival?
For starters, the target audience is families, because we will have the festival open its gates at 10 o'clock. So it is our hope that, let's say, for example, Machesu, he has never had an opportunity to perform to our mothers at home. Why? Because he's always performing in the evening. And as you will notice, that most husbands, they don't allow their wives to go for a gig. So we'll have maybe bring a big artist like Machesu to perform an afternoon show out there with families together, braaiing, eating, and just have a great time. So we are in discussion at the moment. Nobody has been contracted, because this is happening in May, and hopefully by end of March we'll have a clear list of all the artists, and because then we'll get in a big hype to market the artists who will be performing at the festival.
No, but I think this is an absolutely beautiful initiative, and obviously just speaking to the history, the rich artistic history that Chitungwiza has. You've already said, obviously, it's going to be a multi-genre festival at the Aquatic Complex in Chitungwiza. You said May, but do you have any locked-in dates, or that's still something that you're working on? And maybe in terms of the public and the corporate sector, what kind of support are you guys hoping to get between now and by the time we get to the festival itself in May? Not only from the artists, but from the corporate world, the residents of Chitungwiza, and even us, people who just appreciate art and maybe want to also show our appreciation to Chitungwiza for the gifts that they've given us in terms of the talent that has come out of that town.
Yeah, so we've got a sort of a tripartite, partnership with Chitungwiza Municipality and the Ministry of Arts and Culture and ourselves to launch this festival. We are communicating with the corporate world to sponsor specific activities for the festival. Like there's a musical group coming from Bulawayo called Djembe. They play beautiful music. It's like a remix. They remix music, and we think that if we are able to find a sponsor to bring them, to Harare for the 3 days, it would be a great experience for the young people to experience that. Yeah, and we have identified a number of corporate companies to come on board. We're still in discussion. And hopefully by end of March, which is a time from that we've set for ourselves, that by then we really need to go on a big hype to then put our program out there to the public to come join us. We also just appealing to the general public, especially residents in Chitungwiza, to come join us.
Konapo, ipapo, ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.